Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB Horizons on the BeachBlock server. That's right, folks, we are back on the block. We're doing some modded Minecraft. We're out here killing mobs because we need blood. And we got enough. Cool. So what we need blood for is we want to get started going on some stuff from EvilCraft, right? Yesterday's episode, Sorry, was a huge flop. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how derpy that episode was. All I was trying to do was set up a way so that we could get some ready resources, like a steady supply of cobblestone and a steady supply of sand and gravel and stuff like that. And I couldn't, for the life of me, make that work for nothing. So I want to apologize for that. I do have some stuff to show you over here at the base. Yeah, you can die too. That'll give us extra food. But anyway, I got some stuff back here at the base that I want to show you. I did some mining off camera, did some crafting off camera. I haven't built the items, but they're in the crafting benches. I made some more of those crafting benches from Cyclic, or Cyclic, however you want to pronounce it, so that it'll hold inventory, So I've got a couple of things in there that I've got ready to build, and we'll go ahead and put those together. But then I'm just going to kind of put that stuff together off camera because... and I'll show you what I come up with, but it's going to all be cool stuff, as far as making sure that we've got cobble and sand and gravel and all that. I'm going to have to figure something out, but I've got Magma Crucible. Remember, we didn't have all of the stuff I needed, nether brick and all that, so we went and got that. I also needed some, what was it? Electro, I think is what it was. So we pulverized a bunch of ores, and so now we've got that. So now there is our Magma Crucible. It built another steam dynamo because we're going to need more power. We also have a redstone furnace. So the redstone furnace... Oh wait, we need something for that. We needed bricks, right? So over here, I have... You see I've got clay in my inventory. That was another thing that I was working on. But we've got some bricks here now, so that we can actually make bricks. We need 2 sets, though. 1, 2. Cool. So now, go like this. Ourselves a redstone furnace and get rid of finally get rid of these things right here because they are driving me absolutely loopy. But what we're going to do today, we are going to get into some EvilCraft, and what I'm working my way towards is this entangled chalice, right? So the entangled chalice, what it does is, you remember the old ender tanks from, I think it's from the Ender Storage mod or something like that, that allow you to transmit fluids and stuff, fluids and items across dimensions. Well, the Entangled Chalice does the same thing. You get 2 of these, and you set one up in the Nether, you set one up over here, and I can feed a steady supply of lava into my Magma Crucible, or I'm sorry, not my Magma Crucible, but the Igneous Extruder that we made, and we can use that to make all the cobblestone and stuff. And that's kind of why we're not doing this today. We're kind of not finishing up the stuff today, because I got thinking about it. I can make this Magma Crucible, and that'll be fine, because that'll make lava. But it takes 300,000 RF to turn cobblestone into lava, and that's going to eat up all the power that we try to make, and so it's really not going to be worth it to die. So anyway, where were we? We need to create a pool of blood. We need to do that because we want to make, in order to get this thing going, we have to make a, what's that thing called? I just bumped everything. Chalice. To make the chalice, we need to have this corrupted tier. I think this is what I'm holding on. So the corrupted tier, yeah. So the corrupted tier goes with a promise of tenacity and all that, but it's in this blood infuser, and the blood infuser is the one item that I don't have, right? So we need to make one of these, and to make one of those, it's just cobblestone, easy peasy, right? We got plenty of that, and a blood infusion core. That blood infusion core is hardened blood shards, which we will get from this process if I'm not mistaken, and then a dark power gem. And you get one of these by throwing a dark gem in the middle of a pool with at least 5 non-hardened or infuse in a dark gem with a blood infuser. Well, we need this to make the blood infuser. So the first one we have to do kind of on our own. So we need to get a dark gem. Where did I put those? I think those are over here. Down here? Yes. We need to get a dark gem. We need to take our blood infuser. And it's kind of handy that you need five pool or 5 blood pools because you can get exactly 5 of them from this. Let's take our boat. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. Anyway, take our boat over here to this little island over here. We'll kind of use this island for some of our experimental type stuff. Maybe. I don't know. So we'll get this going over yonder. We need to get ourselves a pool or a space where we can have 5 blood blocks. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, so we need to just kind of, I think if we just right-click this, yeah. Then throw this in there. Sweet. So now we've got our dark power gem. Cool. Problem with that though is we ran out of blood, so we got to get some more. Now what I'm thinking about doing is we want to get going on this mob spawner anyway because the mobs will give us free blood. That's kind of an automation kind of a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to use this. This pedestal that we created last episode, this sanguinary pedestal. You can put the spikes on top of that, and as mobs fall on there, then they get killed, and it absorbs the blood, and then we can just kind of boop, 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 and pick up the blood off of there, which there isn't any in there right now, but it is what it is. So let me get going on a little thing that we can use to create some mobs, because as you can see on my mini map up there, there are no mobs around us. It means that if I create a space, that should be the only mobs that get created, right? So let me grab some cobblestone and some stuff. It's going to be ugly to start with, but hey, that's okay. We'll make it look prettier later on. But we want to get going on some blood, so I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so here's a little progress update. So I built a platform up there, and right now I am working on getting the mob drop chute in. I originally built this with a, like a 1x1 tube essentially falling down, but then I thought, spiders. And so in order to kind of get spiders into the mix here, we're going to go ahead and open this up to 3x3, and we'll just put a whole bunch of spikes down here to kill them all. I may end up having to drop this down just a little bit. But really it's a pretty basic pattern. We're just doing cobblestones for the corners, right? And then glass in here like so. And that's the major holdup, is the glass. So right now I've got glass over there smelting up in the redstone furnace. I went ahead and hooked the redstone furnace up so that we could get glass a little bit faster. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and go down here. I was always of the opinion that you never hook up your traps until you're ready to use them, but I really think that we probably can go ahead and do 7, 8, 9 of them, right? So if we go ahead and put these spikes in here, this will kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at. So we want to go, wait, what? Work? Wait a minute, does that not work? Spike. Spiked plate. Aha. Oh, okay. So that is a weighted pressure plate with 3 spikes on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and make a weighted pressure plate with iron, I think, right? So let's get some iron. Get ourselves a weighted pressure plate. Nope, that's not weighted pressure plate. Those, and then 3 of those. Yeah, okay. So we put this down on this, and I want to, I think. Oh, it doesn't hurt us? It doesn't hurt us. Why does it not hurt me? That's kind of weird. Kind of weird, actually, that it doesn't hurt me as a player. Might have to sleep. It's kind of dark up there. Actually, I know it's very, very, very dark up there. Yeah, we're gonna sleep. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Just kind of putting together all the putting together the mob trap. I just got to wait on some glass, and I'll be ready to finish this thing up. So we'll be right back. So the lovely, beautiful, and vivacious Mrs. RB suggested that we do potato soup for lunch today. So I had to stop recording. We had to go to the store and get all the goodies to make that, and it was delicious. It was so good. So big props to Mrs. RB for that wonderful, wonderful lunch idea. But now that I have a belly full of potato soup, I am ready to finish this mob spawner. So we've got ourselves a nice little room too high, so we won't get any Endermen or anything like that. We probably will get spiders. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. But the spiders, when they fall down there, they should always make contact with that spike plate or whatever that thing is called. So they should always die. So go ahead and find our cobblestone. We will eventually make this out of something else, but cobblestone is kind of what I had readily available, right? So let's go ahead and finish up closing this in. Yep, here's my ladder. So there, and there. Go ahead and close all the lights off, or shut all the lights off. Hey, give me that torch. Need that. Give me that. Give me that. This room is now darkety dark, dark, dark. What's the light level right here? Light level here is 10. What if I do this? Light level goes to 7. Good. Okay, so that's fine. Then we should be able to get mobs to spawn in here now with no issue. So go away. You go away. There we go. Haha, perfect. Yeah, make that go away. And boom. So now we should have a dark room. So if I go over here to the other side of the base, this is about 20. So if I just go over to the other side, we should have mobs that will spawn in there, I would think. Now, oh, you know what? There was something else I wanted to do there, though, too. Ooh, wood. Do I have wood? Make trapdoor. I was going to make some trapdoors to make it a little bit more enticing for them to kind of walk off the edges. That's not what I wanted. I wanted trapdoors. Trapdoors are like this, right? Yeah, to get 2. I'm gonna need 8. That. And 4, 6, 8. That ought to do. Now, hopefully there are no mobs up there yet, because if there are, they're probably going to wreck me. But putting trapdoors in the center of this thing should make it so that they're a little bit more inclined to walk off, I should say. Nothing in there. Yeah. Okay, so give me these trapdoors. Go ahead and put these in like so. Oh, whoops. Ah, no. Give me that back. There we go. And you go there, like so. So now they should be inclined to walk off of there. There is something that we might want to look into for later on. There are conveyors in here. A-Y-O-R. There we go, conveyors. But we don't have any slime balls. You need slime balls to make them, and we don't have any slimes. And there's no Tinker's Islands or anything like that in this mod pack. So finding slime is going to be a little bit more difficult. I mean, I haven't even run across any in just my normal world travels. So, yeah, it might take a little while to do that. But if we close this thing back up now and just kind of go over here to the other side of the base, we hopefully will hit some mobs to spawn in here. And this pedestal of ours right now has no blood in it, it doesn't look like. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has any blood. As a matter of fact, we probably might want to do this so that they don't get out. But anyway, we'll go over here and we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully we'll get some mobs that'll start falling down through there. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. So the blood collection from the mob spawner is going a little bit slower than I would have liked. So we're going to just kind of kill some animals and get up to where we need to be. We just need another 5 buckets and hopefully this will be it. Oh, really? Need one more. Need one more pig. Do you see a pig anywhere? Do I see a pig anywhere? I don't see anything on my map. That's okay. We got cows over here. We'll just go get one of those. But anyway, so yeah, the mob spawner is working, but it's not working very efficiently. And that's because we don't have any way to really force the mobs into the killing chamber, which that'll come. As soon as we can find some slimes or whatever, then we can probably set it up. Oh, hey, this will work. Squid. Anyway, once we have that set up, I think that'll work. Did that get it? Yeah, 5,000. Cool. So anyway, once we get something that'll force the mobs down into that killing chamber, then we'll be in a lot better shape. But right now, we just don't have that. So anyway, let's go back over here to the base, and we're gonna see if we can make some dried blood now. We need dried blood because we need to make these blood shards. And in order to make the blood shards, you have to have liquid blood that turns into dried blood, and then you have to hit it with a flint and steel. So we'll just go over here and see if we can do that. Then I'll show you what we got over there. There's the mob farm. And it actually does work. I had to build a little wooden platform over that way so I could get exactly 25-ish blocks away. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Shift, please. Thank you. So now we just take this and boom, 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 boom. That gives us those. And then we should... Actually, I probably should have... Yeah, this. See if we can turn that into dried blood first. So I guess I'm just going to stand here and wait for it to dry, and then, oh, or we'll just do that. That'll be fine. So let's get this, and we'll hit it with this. And that gives us shards. Sweet. How many of them did we get? Oh, we got 8. Good. That's exactly how many we needed. That's perfect. Oh, couldn't have been any better than that. Because now I think we can make that that star-looking thing. I'll show you. What's that? Somebody stop by? Somebody stop by. The light slowly shines down upon the dark. Delzar. What are you giving me this time? A cave illuminator. We'll have to see what that's all about. I'll leave that right there. If you guys know what that's all about and can tell me before we can test it out, that'd be great. Just let me know down in the comments. But anyway, we got stuff we got to do, like making one of these. So we need this. We need to surround this by these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that gives us our blood infusion core. Once we've got the blood infusion core, we should be able to get ourselves some cobblestone. Do I have any more cobblestone? I don't. I don't have any more cobblestone. That's okay. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. We'll just make our own cobblestone. How about? Where'd it go? There it is. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So we'll chop these all up, make them into cobblestone, go in here just like so, and then we do this, then we do this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have a blood infuser. Coolness. Now I'm not sure where we want to put this. I think I want to put it right over here. But anyway, I went ahead and built some more of these spikes, right? And so the mobs do fall down on there. And if you come down here, you can see that we actually have killed some mobs and the blood is going into the pedestal. But again, not very much. I'm not sure if the slabs make a difference. I might swap all the slabs out for stone blocks. We'll have to see how that works. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this down. I guess we'll put it right here. Sure. And then if we do that, then we should be able to take and put our blood in there. Yes. Did we put any in there? We did. So there's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah. So now we got 4,000 millibuckets, or 4 buckets full of blood. What do we got to do to get this thing working now? I'm not even sure. Where is our book? The Origins of Darkness. Yeah, Origins of Darkness. So, now the blood infuser, after repairing items, I was sure I could take things to the next level. Items that can accept blood, like the dark tanks introduced before, will be filled up with blood. Other places... So this machine finally allows you to make dark power gems. So dark power gems... There's our blood infuser, there's our blood. It allows us to make this dark power gem, which we've already made, which is cool. Dark power gem block. Oops, I want to do that. That's fine. That's fine. So anyway, there's other stuff that we want to be making with this thing now. I got to figure out, I got to remember what it was that I was looking at. I want to say that brooms are one thing. So there are broom parts, right? If you make a broom, then you can infuse it with blood and you can fly with it. And that's kind of what I'm working towards. One of the things that I'm working towards at any rate. So yeah, now we just need to see about getting more mobs to spawn in this thing, and we need to figure out a way to get them to fall down onto the spikes. So let me do some thinking on that, and I'll come back to you. Okay. One more thing I want to do today, because we are running out of time, and that is I want to build a storage tank. I know we don't have a whole lot of blood coming in out there yet, but I do have this blood extractor on me. Plus, you know, we are getting a little bit of blood from the mob farm, which hopefully I can make that work a little bit more efficiently. But I want to make one of these tanks. I want to make one of these dark tanks from EvilCraft. And so to do that, it's pretty straightforward. It's actually just 2 dark gems, 2 iron, and a glass. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of those dark gems, a couple of iron, and a piece of glass. Do I have glass in here? Oh, I have glass in my inventory. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need one of those. We need both of those. Oops, not there. And then both of those. And so that'll give us the dark tank, right? So now we should be able to bring this tank out here. And I'm not sure that this is where I want to put this, but actually, what, maybe, can I do this? If I go, boom, like so, if I put that tank there, does it automatically extract? I don't understand what it's doing here. Oh, it does. It's got blood in it. Cool. Okay, so let's see if we can find the tanks in here. Blood Infuser, tank. Undead trees. Might have to look at those. Actually, let's take a look at those real quick, because that might be something I want to do now. So, sapling in a crafting bench. Shears plus a sapling in a crafting bench gives you a dead bush. Okay. I think we can do that. So dead bush, what does a dead bush do? And then we put that into a blood infuser, and we get an undead sapling. It grows an undead tree. What does an undead tree do? I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to plant one of those right now. Let's get ourselves a sapling, because we have plenty. We have lots and lots of saplings. Oh, my saplings are here. So we take ourselves saplings are not over there. They are down there. So we'll get one of these. Get saplings on me. Ah, okay. And shears into a crafting bench. And oh, where's my shears? Are they in here? Are my shears in here? Shears in here. I have shears somewhere. I promise I do. Oh, not there. They gotta be here. Shears. You all see shears anywhere? I don't see shears. Shears down here. Oh. Are my shears over here? No. Are my shears up here? No. Where in the world are my shears at? You realize, of course, I'm going to make a pair of shears and then I'm going to find the other ones. That's usually the way that it works. But anyway, we'll go ahead and make some shears. Yes. Boom. Done. Okay, so put those up here in a crafting bench, and that will give us an... Yeah, dead bush. And if we go out here with the dead bush, we should be able to infuse this thing with our infusion, our blood infuser. Dead bush there. Infusing. Oh, it's infusing. I have an ear itch right now. Really don't want to see this. Good thing I don't have a face cam on. There we go. So now we've got ourselves an undead sapling. Oh baby. So now we should be able to go and plant this, and it should turn into a tree of some kind. Okay, let's go check it out. We're gonna go plant it over, you know what? I think there's dirt over here. Let's go plant it over here. Since I don't know what it does, and if I don't want it to like do anything bad to the landscape. So let's go ahead and plant it over here. We'll plant it right there. Cool. So now we got ourselves an undead sapling. I wonder if you can bone meal this. I've got bone meal, right? Well, I've got bones anyway. I don't have any bone meal, but I got bones. Okay. Let's get some bone meal and see if we can bone meal that and make it turn into a tree. And I think that tree actually does something. Yeah. 4. 4 will be good. There we go. So we'll give this a shot and see what it looks like, but this will be our first real true test of EvilCraft. Can we grow an undead tree? We can grow an undead tree. Look at that, folks. Oh Oh, and look at that, it drips blood. That is so cool. Well, folks, hopefully you enjoyed. I certainly did enjoy bringing this video to you. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for the views. Thanks for everything. Anyway, this has been fun. I've had a great time doing this today. We've actually gotten some stuff done, and it's amazing. But anyway, once again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world's were you thinking. Whatever it is you feel like commenting, go ahead and do so, and we will talk about it in kind. Don't forget to come on by the Discord server and hang out with us, because we are having a great time over there. It's been kind of slow this weekend, but I think a lot of people have a lot of stuff going on, as I certainly have. But anyway, thanks again for watching, folks, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.